I've personally hired hundreds of employees and I've seen it all. F players and A players. And the greatest insight I can give you is this. There are distinct levels to talent. The level you hire determines the maximum level your business can reach. In this video, I'm going to break down the 5 levels of talent, from the ones who drain your time to the multipliers who scale your business without asking for permission. Stick around because I'm gonna show you why most founders hire from the bottom 2 levels and the single shift you need to make in order to hire from the top 3 levels. Every candidate fits into one of these levels. When you understand them, hiring becomes predictable. Level 1, the task follower. They do exactly what you say, nothing more, often less. No ownership, no initiative, and constant hand-holding. Cheap to hire, very expensive to manage. This is where most businesses get stuck because their job posts attract task followers, not problem solvers. Level 2, the problem solver. Give them a clear instruction and they'll execute it well. No disasters, no innovation, steady output. This is your classic good employee, but not the one who grows your business. Level 3, the owner. They think ahead. They anticipate problems. They improve processes. Owners save you time, make your business run smoother, and remove tasks from your plate without being asked. This is where real leverage begins. Level 4, the leader. This person doesn't just do the job, they elevate the people around them. They document SOPs, create systems, raise the standard for everyone. These are rare, and they don't apply to random job posts. They must be found, filtered, and courted. And level 5, the multiplier. They are strategic. They find opportunities, open doors, and increase revenue. Hiring them feels like adding another founder to the team. These are the hardest to find and the easiest to lose if culture and clarity doesn't exist. Next, I'll show you why most founders accidentally repel level 3, 4, and 5, even when those people want the job. Look, if you want to stop hiring task followers or just B players and want to start attracting A players, owners, multipliers to your business who are actually going to help you grow and scale, go to remotelaatinos.com or comment hire so my team can reach out to you and help you find exactly what you're looking for. Just so you know, we source, filter, test for culture, ownership, accountability, and performance so you get the talent from day one that can actually produce. Now, let's get back into the video. A players don't chase job posts that look like task lists. They chase missions, ownership, and impact. Here's why your hiring process may be pushing away high-level talent. 1, your job post is written for followers, not owners. If it says responsible for tasks in quotations, you will get task takers. Shift the language to outcomers. For example, own our customer success process and increase retention by 15% in the first 90 days. Number 2, you're not testing for level. Interviews measure communication. Skill tests measure talent level. An example test: here's a messy 48-hour inbox backlog. Clean it, categorize it, draft replies in my tone, and propose a system to prevent this from happening again. A follower will freeze, an owner will thrive, and a multiplier will redesign your process entirely, which is exactly what you want. Number 3, your structure isn't built for A players. High-level talent wants clear outcomes, clear KPIs, clear communication norms, room to improve systems, and an overall winning culture. If your business lacks structure and culture, owners will leave fast because chaos blocks their ability to win. And if they cannot win, they know they are wasting their time. And there's nothing worse than wasting your time because you can never get that time back, right? You can make your money back, but you cannot get that time back. Now that you can identify the levels, let me show you how to consistently hire the top ones without guessing, gambling, or wasting time on bad interviews. Here's the system we use to place thousands of A players for US businesses. Step 1, outcome-based job post. Do this right, and levels 3 and 5 lean in. One thing I want to make very clear with step 1, one of the best things that you can do, obviously, is to use ChatGPT and help you actually craft an outcome-based job post. But also, go look at what your competitors or other people are hiring's job postings look like. If they look great and they're hiring similar talent like you, whether they're in your industry or your competitors, it doesn't matter. you need to replicate that because most likely they're getting the talent that you want. So that's a little bit of a golden nugget there going to step 1. Step 2, ownership skill test. One single 24-hour test reveals talent level faster than any interview, okay? I also love adding a personality test, but we normally add the personality test after the first or second interview. Step 3, culture and communication fit. High-level talent thrives in structured, high accountability environments. If they align with your values, they stay and grow. One of the things that I look for is communication throughout the process. Does this person take an entire day to respond to me? Are they taking a few minutes? Are they taking hours? I account for all of this. And I can tell you one thing right now. Every time I've hired someone that their communication was off during the process and they did everything else well, when I hired them, that did not change. They were still shitty communicators. They still took all day to respond to messages. We're now on step number 4, the 30, 60, 90 clarity rule. Owners love clarity because clarity creates speed. And speed creates a level of scalability, and scalability is where you want to be because then you're thriving, you're making more money, you're helping more people, you're making a bigger impact, okay? What is the overall clarity in the first 30, 60, and 90 days for this role? Okay, what does winning look like in this role? I'll give you an example. We hired an operations manager a couple months ago. This is actually, we're going on his 3rd month now. And I knew from the start he was going to be an absolute A player because there were certain things we did not have clarity on, and he immediately called us out on this, right? While we had a lot of clarity on it, we had a lot of the systems and a lot of the data already here, there was a lot of stuff missing. And immediately he was like, I got to build this or I can't be here. So I was like, hey man, you're an A player, you're an owner, go for it, right? So immediately I knew I hired the right person because again, they wanted to own the position. They didn't want to just be task takers. And step number 5, the weekly feedback loop. This turns level 3 employees into level 4 and level 4 into level 5. If you do not have a consistent feedback loop, you're doing it wrong. Now, the weekly is the bare minimum. Ideally, you should have a daily, weekly, and a monthly feedback loop. The way we do it is that our daily feedback loop is through our end of day reports that every single person must fill out. Now, they usually take between 5 to 10 minutes to fill out, and it mostly talks about their day and what they're going to be looking forward for tomorrow. Whether it was projects done, whether it's projects created, whether it's sales calls taken, whether it's appointment sets, whatever the case may be. The one that I, the founder, or the leaders get the most value from is the end of week report. This is where we get a lot more context about the week. This is where we get to see the entire picture of what happened throughout the last 5, sometimes 6 days, and we get a lot more clarity on what needs to happen next. Okay, so it starts with daily, goes to weekly, and then we have a monthly review with every single team member. Every team member has a one-on-one. Myself as the founder, the CEO, I have it with specific leaders. I'm also the sales manager, so I have it with the sales team. The rest of the leaders have it with their departments, whether it's our recruiters, whether it's our hiring consultants, whether it's our marketing team, whatever the case may be. This system is exactly why Remote Latinos consistently finds top-tier bilingual talent internally and for our clients who operate like true business partners, not assistants who need babysitting. I freaking hate micromanaging people. I've had to do that before and people left. I had to learn immediately how not to micromanage people because if you're an A player, you do not want to be micromanaged, okay? Something there to hardcore consider. So to go deeper and understand this, you need to watch my video, The Only Hiring Guide You'll Need in 2025. Well, actually, you need to name it 2026 because this actually also works for 2026, okay? It shows you how to build an entire system based on outcomes, testing, clarity, and the perfect follow-up to understand talent levels. If you do not understand talent levels, you're gonna hire the wrong people and put them in the right seats, and you're gonna hire the right people and put them in the wrong seats, and then everybody loses. You lose time, you lose energy, and you lose money. So click that video, keep leveling up. And again, if you want to hire A players, go to remotelatinos.com and I'll see you in the next video.